Hey, what's going on, guys? Moab here, and welcome back to another episode on Minecraft. And today we're going to be doing something different, something new. I talked about this in the last video, and here it is, guys. This is going to be the base tips and tricks for defending. Now, I don't have a official title for the series yet, so if you have an idea for the title of the series, leave it down in the comments below. I'm really want it's got to be kind of short so that it doesn't take up a whole lot of space in the main titles of these videos, and then I'm going to work on some things afterwards. But enough of that. Let's go right into the very first video. So we are here on a server called, shoot, which one is this? This is MineLink Network. Played on MineLink.net. I thought I was still on. There's another server that I used called One Shot MC, but it's currently not working for me right now. I don't have access to World Edit for some reason. So yeah, we are here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys something really simple, something really easy, something everyone should know by now, and that is how to do simple walls like these. So yeah, pretty basic stuff for the first episode. Hope you guys weren't expecting something too hype just yet. Completely just noticed that, I started the video without having it fully finished. So this is what I'm going to be showing you guys how to do. It's super simple, very easy design, does 2 walls, and there's very little cleanup work afterwards. So first we're going to go ahead and do it on this side, but not all the way fully across so that we don't cross over that water. So just pretend that this right here is world height. And so you can't build up there, obviously, so you have to build out here. So we'll build out, you need to build out 1 block for water. So you have 1 space. This will be your water right here. This is where the water flows down here on this side. You're going to have another space that is going to be the first wall. And then you're going to have another block here. This is where, again, the lava flow is going to be. So you're going to break the rest of these. Yeah, we're only going to go out this far. Normally you do this all the way around the base, but since I did that one side right there, I'm just going to do this one side. So I'm going to show you guys how to do one side, and then I'll also show you a wraparound, which is not too much different. So let's go ahead and drag this sucker all the way out. So you really just want to make it as long as you want. If you're making single walls, you can go ahead and just make it to the edge of the base. If you're doing a wraparound, you'd extend it out this way. Make sure you have the space. You'd have 1, 2, 3, and then you bring it backwards. And just to check, you have water, you have your first wall, and then lava. So pretty simple stuff. Alright, but we're not going to do a corner here. We're just going to do the solid wall. And so here's how you do this. Alright, so now that we know that there's going to be a wall here because of how it gens, so how if you pour lava, it pours off the sides. Yeah, that's basically where the wall's going to gen. So you're going to want to fall down, and you're going to put stone slabs or slabs of some kind around. You're going to want to leave a 3-block gap so that you can have wall, lava, wall. That's how it's going to happen there. And you'll basically take your stone slabs and put them everywhere where the water is going to flow down. It's recommended that you do a bunch of these at one time instead of trying to do them all separately, because then you can get a whole bunch ginned in and you won't have any water errors. Alright, so let's go ahead. And then you're going to come up here, you're going to build 1 block out from where you want to place it, and build 1 block down to make a little cap there on the edge so that the lava doesn't flow backwards. Boom, there we go. And then you're just going to place lava along here like so. Make sure each one is filled. It's pretty simple to tell where they're not filled, because as you see, it doesn't flow down there in the corner. Then as you guys can see, all the lava is flowing down. It's fitting nice and neat inside of our stone slabs. So let's go ahead and pour the water down. You can do it fully, or you can do it, it's like every 7 blocks or something like that, 6 or 7 blocks. You can place a water source, and it'll continue to go over. There is some weird ginning that does happen on the server, so just kind of don't mind that. It's just how water flows and how it updates and stuff like that. This will not happen on normal faction servers. So if you do this on Cosmic, it won't do that weird ginning that you saw on the sides there. But if it does, it's pretty simple, easy fix. You just got to go place blocks. So then you come up in here, you take out the lava sources. I'm just going to fill it up with cobblestone, make it easier. Because as you guys can see, the lava flow and water flow on the server are like double and triple speed. So yeah, that's why there's some weird jigging errors. So then when you come down here, no matter what you're playing on, there's going to be this little gap here because of the stone slabs and them blocking the water off from where the lava is flowing. So you'll have to definitely fill this in no matter what, almost 100% of the time. It really, you could gin it all the way down and then just break blocks downward until it gin that in, but it's so much easier to just place the slabs and then just have to do that one little row, make it nice and clean and such as that. And then you will go ahead and you'll break all these blocks, let the water flow down in between. Boom, there we have it. And then you're going to take one block and place it on the corner each time. That's going to protect the corners from being anti-airburst at the sides. And then you will definitely have to do a little bit of cleanup if you want the water to look nice. Let me just drop down here so you guys can see. You gotta place a couple slabs. When you're doing a big base, you want to do as many walls as you can possibly do all at once, and just have the lava already there before you start pouring any water, because well, there's some certain things I'll show you with World Border in a couple episodes from now, but definitely in this one, let me see if I can. Give me just a second. I'll set it up real. Oop, fly glitch. I'll just set it up real quick for you guys. Okay, and so we're back to set it up real quick. Just something that I wanted to show you guys. And so yeah, World Edit did a little bit of a weird thing with this 2-block downward, but it's alright. It'll work for. So what you want to do is, what I was talking about basically was how you see, like, you go ahead and you like gin in these. Say you gin in these 3 walls, and then boom. Okay, so say you do it like this, and you pour all the water down them and all that stuff, and you like get it all fixed up, and then you want to go place more walls. Well, now you're gonna have a problem. Even though you block off this water like this, boom. See there, the water is gone now on that side at least. And there we go, the water should be gone. Yeah, now that the water is gone, but you can't gin them back to back unless you remove the water off the top. And then you have to go through the other walls and remove the water off of those tops as well. And so it gets into a whole big mess and everything. So what you want to do is, if you plan on ginning in more walls later and don't want to do them all at one time, what you'll do is you'll pour it down and go all the way up until the very last wall. And you will leave this one unginned in, and the water will just stay back behind it. You might have to place a couple extra slabs depending on what you're doing. If you're doing something like this where it's just straight up walls, you'll definitely have to place a few extra slabs here and there to keep it back. But you just place the water like this. It gins in all of the walls except for the very last one. Then you have space to, hold on, 1, 2, 3, and then 1. You have space to build your next wall and get that one going like so. And now you won't have the water issue where you'll have to remove every single little source block of water to try to gin in the next wall. And so this is just a simple little thing to make it kind of easier here. So if we do it like that, and then we go ahead and fill it all in. Boom. There we go. Wait for it to drain all the way down. Perfect. Go ahead, pour it down, and it should all fill in. Yep. Looks good. Oops, I didn't meant to pour it down on this one, but you guys get the concept. You just don't pour it on the very last wall. Cool. So there's that, and now I will show you guys how to do a corner, and it's very basic. It's nothing real big, so as you guys can see, we have our water, and we have our wall, and then we have our source area, and then we'll go ahead and measure it out there too, just so we don't have to guess. And boom, coming around. There we go. Alright, and we'll go along our wall here. I don't know how far out I went, so if I just do some extra, so we got 1, 2, 3 there. 1, 2, 3 there. Oops. There we go. Cool. Now we just drag these ones back quite a distance to where the lava won't flow out of them. then we can just cut it off. Alright, and then we will go ahead and pour all of our lava down. Like that is going. And that one is going. Cool. Obviously if you're doing it all the way around the base, you won't need to have those little side caps because it'll go wrap all the way around and the ends will meet at some point when you're pouring the lava. And so the next thing you're going to do, I don't care if the bottom looks a little bit bad, so you're going to pour the water down. Obviously, as you guys can see, you don't need to place it on every single block. Fairly simple. One of the things that you will notice though when you go to remove the lava, let's go right on in here. When you go to remove the lava, you take it out. And hold on, boom. One of the things, there we go, that you will notice is that this corner is not in it. That's because it won't reach the corner. So you can either fill it up like this. Yeah. Like that. Fill it in yourself, although that's pretty tedious. Don't know if you want to do that. Or you can just break the block that's at the very top that's holding it back. Which the block will generally be right here because it gens in one lower. Just like to line up with these. You break it, water flows down, prots the corner. Really doesn't make a huge dent into your cannoning there. Just protects the corner from corner cannons and things and such if you're worrying about that. So that is how to make your pretty basic walls here. These are like go-tos for if you need just something temporary or if you just want a lot of easy walls to make that don't require a lot of cleanup to hold off enemies and such. Now you will have to build them up one block when you go and gen them in like this. Add world height. There is another way that I'm going to show you guys how to do this in a separate video that will be where the top will gen them in completely, but there will be a little more cleanup work afterwards when you're done genning them in and such. So yeah, you just want to make sure that all the tops are prodded really. I mean, you can go back around and place sources on these and it'll just add more water sources, but if you place them down the center on the first try, it's usually a little better. It causes less lag if you lag due to water block sources and things such like that if you know you have those issues. So yeah guys, this is your pretty basic wall designs here. Nothing too complicated. Doesn't require a lot of resources either. You just need a lot of lava in general for doing whenever you do base defenses in general. So I hope you guys did enjoy this first video of this new series. Remember to leave down in the comments below what you think the title of this series should be. Something along the lines. It's gotta have like I mean, it can sound cool. It can be like a pun or something to go along with base defenses. Don't know if there are base defense puns or something like that. Or it could be just like faction defense tips and tricks or something like that. Just whatever you guys think it ought to be. And I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, see you guys later. Peace.